There are, silver linings here, you guys. You just have to look for the opportunity. Only ordering what you need, not ordering excess products if you are importing them from China, because it's just going to cost you more right now. These suppliers are going to be a lot more open to negotiating. What am I going to do? How am I going to be able to still get these products? But there are workarounds and, things that you can do. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to give you some insights as to what is going on with Amazon selling as of now. Now that the dust has settled a little bit in terms of the tariffs, what are the next steps and how are people pivoting? So that's what we'll be covering in today's video. If you'd like to hear more, make sure you keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not already, and like the video if you like the video. Before we go ahead and get started, I want to let you guys know that I do offer a step-by-step Amazon mentorship program that I've been teaching for the last 5 years, where I show you how to launch a product on Amazon. Yes, even during these times with the tariffs and with everything going on, it is still a great opportunity because competition is low. And we are going to talk about that in today's video. So if you'd like to learn more, a little bit more hands-on and have me as your mentor, you can go ahead and check out the course linked down below in the description of this video. Now let's jump right in. So at the time of recording this video, we are at the top of May 2025, and last month is when the president has implemented these increased and hugely inflated tariffs on Chinese goods coming into the US. Now, there's been a lot of speculation and a lot of news about what's going on and what will happen in the near future, because this change is having massive effects on many, many small businesses. And what is actually encouraging, and I hate to say that anyone's downfall is encouraging, but now that bigger retailers are starting to feel the impact of these tariffs, it seems that there might be some relief coming soon. This is just my own speculation and my own opinion based off of what I am seeing on the inside. So let me tell you guys what's going on. I've been selling on Amazon for the last 6 years, and in this time, I have never seen so much wiggle room when it comes to negotiating with suppliers as I am right now. And that's the thing, is with these tariffs and everything that's going on with the economy in the US, it is affecting a lot of other industries that we might not be thinking of, because we might be thinking in the mindset of consumers. So it might just be, okay, things are getting more expensive, so I'm feeling the inflation, I'm feeling the increase in costs. But the people on the back end, like me as an Amazon seller, I am feeling the difference in terms of importing products and the cost that I'm going to have to pay for these items. But then there are these kind of secondary industries that are also taking a hit. So not only am I, having to pay increased prices now as an importer of the goods, the people that I am buying from are getting less business from me, because I just honestly do not want to overspend on product at a time like this, not knowing if there's going to be some relief coming for the tariffs. I don't want to have just paid double, 1.5 times, because right now the tariffs are just up crazy, like basically pushing 200%, it feels like. So I don't want to pay so much more for these items just for things to change, and now I have all of this inventory that I paid an increased price for. So I do think that inventory management and only ordering what you need is really, really crucial at a time like this, just making sure that you're staying on top of only ordering what you need, not ordering excess products if you are importing them from China, because it's just going to cost you more right now. Now, here is what I wanted to touch on. Talking to these suppliers and kind of letting them know what's going on with the economy here in the US, you would be surprised by how knowledgeable they are, because their whole business depends on American buyers. There are other customers from other regions and from other countries and continents that do shop on Alibaba, but a large portion of their audience are these American sellers and a lot of Amazon sellers. So if we are being more cautious with our spending, then they know that they have to really just take advantage of every customer that might be inquiring, or every customer that might want to shop with them. I think this is kind of a silver lining. Unfortunately, like I said, we are all suffering in this decision that has been made by the President of the United States. But we're here, and we have to find places that we can, kind of take advantage and seize the opportunity that we have. And so that's one of the places that I have seen, is that these suppliers are going to be a lot more open to negotiating. I've even seen on Alibaba, and one of my students in my private Amazon group actually pointed it out to me, that they are actually putting directly on their listings on Alibaba now that they are willing to split the cost of the tariffs or even cover 100% of the tariffs or whatever the case is in order to encourage customers to continue shopping with them, because they don't want their businesses to completely die, without having a way of attracting customers and keeping us still interested in shopping with them. Because the truth of the matter is, one of the things that I am advising my students and what I'm doing myself is looking for alternative sourcing options. And you guys can see that in one of the last videos I posted. I was talking about different places that you can source from outside of these Chinese suppliers, and they know that we do have other options. No, they might not be as readily available, and it might take a little bit more effort to find those other options. But the thing is, they still exist. And so they are aware that they have more competition now than ever. And so they have to make their listings more attractive. They have to make their pricing more competitive if they're going to continue to sustain having people shop with them and really order those items in bulk. And so what I would do if I was a new seller on Amazon is I would still look on Alibaba, and I would still look at Chinese suppliers and just look at what the offers are. Just look to see what they are willing to do in order to help you offset the cost of the tariffs. And you might be surprised at how low they're willing to go on their pricing, or even, like I said, go in with you on the cost of the tariffs so that you don't have to eat the entire cost up front, which, if you really think about it, is almost an advantage to you. Because let's say, for example, you connect with a supplier who's willing to pay the entire cost of the tariffs, or let's say 50% or 75%. You, on the other hand, yes, you're going to have to pay for whatever the tariff is coming into the US. And I'm not saying a number because who knows what it'll be at the time you're watching this video. But let's just call it 150% of the tariff, but they're willing to pay for 50% of your 150%. So they're going to pay for half of it. You, on the back end, you are still going to be in a position where you can increase your pricing on Amazon. And that actually brings up something else in my mind that I'll get to in just a second, but I want to complete this thought, that you might be able to even make a little bit more of a profit if you find the right suppliers who are willing to kind of share the cost with you. Because if you are in a place where they would even cover 100% of the cost of the tariffs, I'm not saying this is going to be common, I'm not saying this is going to happen every time, but I'm using it as an example to show you that there is still opportunity here. If they cover that cost and then you are able to get your products into the US for the price that you were expecting without having to pay the extra for the tariff, or maybe even just a little bit extra for the tariff, and then you can go and charge even more than you expected, because pretty soon here, everyone's going to be increasing their prices because we're all going to be paying more, to get these products in the US. And so that kind of puts you in a unique position to where you can kind of double dip almost. You're charging a little bit more because that's what's in line with the market and with your competition, but then also kind of still saving on the front end with the suppliers who really just are desperate for your business at this point. So it's definitely something to think about, because I know that everyone's nervous right now and everyone is wondering, what am I going to do? How am I going to be able to still get these products? But there are workarounds and, things that you can do. And that's just one of the options. I mentioned it in one of my other videos. You can look for suppliers that are not out of China, suppliers that are from other countries and territories where the tariffs are much lower and much more manageable. So it's not as big of a sticker shock. So there are different things that you can do. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is a headline that had been going around about a week ago about Amazon wanting to have transparency with the cost of goods on Amazon. And so what they're wanting to do is add a line that says how much the tariffs are costing and the real reason that the price of goods are going up. So for the customer's sake, they want to make it very transparent that the prices on Amazon are only increasing due to these tariffs. And it seems that there's been a lot of drama. I don't know anyone at the White House, so I don't know what conversations are actually being had, but I do know that there is some tension surrounding the transparency of this, because obviously, if there is a line that says, well, this product would be $19.99, but now it's $30.99 because of these tariffs, and you can see clear as day that the extra $10.99 is from the tariffs, then it's going to really aggravate a lot of consumers. And it's going to be very hard to ignore who has caused all of this, which is the president and the choices that he has made as far as these import taxes and these tariffs. It will make it very blatant. And I think what the White House is nervous about is the fact that even the most uneducated of American consumers, and no shade, but I think y'all get what I'm saying, even the most uneducated will be able to see in 4K that the reason they're paying more is because of the president. And I think that, and I hope that if they end up moving forward with this, it would put more pressure on the current administration to look at what is going on and look at how it is damaging so many businesses and so many, you know, mom and pop shops and small businesses, and now even larger corporations are starting to feel the heat and the impact. This is why we have certain industries like the automotive industry, the companies that sell electronics like Apple and, you know, all of these cell phone builders and providers, because they know that they're going to suffer tremendously under these new import taxes. And so, I mean, I personally don't care about these big corporations. I think that they can afford to pay the tariffs, but I'm more so worried about the small businesses and the people who are just trying to, you know, make a living and sustain themselves or start a side hustle or do whatever in order to survive. That is who I am concerned about. So it's definitely something to consider and something to think about with everything that's going on, how you want to move forward. And I said it in one of my last videos, I'll say it here again, that there is opportunity right now because competition is extremely low. Everyone's nervous. People don't want to take a chance. People don't want to start a new business right now because there are a lot of variables going on. But what I will say is that if you choose to start selling on Amazon, you are going to face way less competition than you would have 2 months ago or last year or even the previous year, because there is so much fear around doing this right now. But to be honest, what people fear is what they don't understand and what they don't know. But what you can understand and what you can know is that there are other places you can have these products made. China is not the only country in the world that produces products en masse. They're probably the most efficient and probably the most well-known, but we're here. We have to make do with what we can. And so, you know, we just have to pivot. We have to find other places that we can have these products made, including having them made right here in the US. If you are somebody who is a US citizen or resident, you know, there are lots of different suppliers who are right here in-house where you would have way less to have to worry about in terms of shipping products overseas. You can have them made domestically, and you can even flex it on your listing, made in the USA. People love that. So there are, you know, silver linings here, you guys. You just have to look for the opportunity, and I'm trying my best to help you guys see that through these videos to kind of let you know what's going on, let you know the news, but then also give you kind of tips and tricks and workarounds for how you can still be successful with this business and still seize the day and take advantage of, you know, what is going on right now. So hopefully this video was informative. I hope it gave you a little bit more confidence in terms of selling on Amazon. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.